Hey, what is going on, you guys? It's Epic here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And in today I've actually got a video that is going to surprise a few of you, and I'm sure some of you it won't surprise because a lot of you guys just really have no life. Now, the gun in question we're going to be talking about today is the Torque TNT pistol. Now, why am I talking about this, Epic? Why is this even relevant? Well, the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I feel like this is a pistol that a few of you may not have seen. I'm sure all of us with thousands of hours have seen it, but there are definitely some players who are not going to recognize this gun, and for good reason. So for those of you unaware, the TNT was actually a pistol which was supposed to release with Vault Card 3, the Bunker Master's Vault Card, which was supposed to promote the Borderlands release. However, around the time of November 18th before 2022, so this was months before the launch of Borderlands, Gearbox tweeted out that you could now get this gun as part of a promotional event with a shift code, but additionally, the gun could now drop in-game, get this, from Anathema in the Guardian Takedown. If that sounds bizarre to some of you guys, that's because, well, it is bizarre. It's so weird to give a gun like the TNT to Anathema of all things to promote Borderlands. Now, in terms of what the TNT actually does, when you shoot this thing out, it's going to fire out a bundle of dynamite, which will then explode after a short duration. Now, it does say that chain reactions will cause additional damage, and I'm pretty sure that's because if you shoot multiple of these, they can chain together, although I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I mean, I guess you could say that chains. Now, in terms of how good the TNT is, I actually think it does pretty decent damage. It's of course going to probably work better on a character like Mose, who can use fire in the Skag then for extra damage. However, the range of this thing and the fact that the dynamite doesn't blow up on impact can mean that it is pretty inefficient for bosses like Graveboard, who have their hand really high above you. Now, one common misconception about the TNT, which comes up a lot, is that this is, well, Tina's gun in Borderlands 3. And the reason for this is when you see Tina fighting in-game, she's using a Torque pistol, which looks exactly like the TNT. However, this is simply not true, and it is just a purple Torque pistol with the skin on it. The TNT skin was reused as it was already in the game before, being used by Tina herself. So, technically, you could say it's Tina's gun, but it's not actually the same gun at all. If you already knew about the TNT, let me know what your thoughts on it are in the comment section down below. And if you didn't, well, now you learned something new today. This thing was added near the end of the life cycle of Borderlands 3, so it's pretty understandable why no one really knew about it, because by then most players had already dropped off. But regardless, with that being said, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you will have a good rest of your day.